Welcome to Frisco, Texas. It is great to have you with us as we have a couple of teams amped up and excited to go in the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl to see who will leave here as Frisco Bowl champions. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a team from the AAC, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will get the first swing of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Maurice. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And once he got loose, it was all over. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question the quarterback was going to do that. Nice job.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. So Georgia State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Scanning the field, it's Chen. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass is intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with it.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their feet.
And this setter downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Riley. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Roadrunners are rolling down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After misfiring, it's second down. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Fires into the end zone. And the ball is picked off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Got the quick completion. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Chen. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. The play action fake. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He looks that one in nicely. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Lockett. Pressure coming. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. The inside handoff. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Snags it quickly on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. The lone back's got it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Panthers get it past the sticks. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, the running back has it. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Thorne. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Looking to throw, it's Lockett. Firing to the right, complete. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as it gets him down at the 37.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively. You've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now on 2nd down and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. made field goal. They'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next one.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Georgia State jumps back to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The back goes in motion. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Panthers have their offense in high gear.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Panthers with the 1st and 10.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Play number 10 on this series. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Coming after him. He'll try to do it himself. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down. And that pass intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They want to run this quarterback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Chen. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Panthers! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's got enough for the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Lockett. Using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. They're bringing heat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Thorne. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long, whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages. He just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Get all you can, then get down with the slide. Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Lockett. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Roadrunners are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on second down. Short gain on the play before he slides. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Frisco Bowl. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Frisco Bowl.
He'll bring it out. It's Saunders. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thorne. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. To throw, it's Chen. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. They'll give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Out of the shotgun on third down. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Smith. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, UTSA. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. And number 3 is coming soon.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're on. This offense wrestle him down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Gets it out fast. At midfield, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Running the red zone, it's Johnson. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Off play action. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to pass, it's Chen. Buys a little time. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Georgia State, 21.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off play action on first down. Spits it out to the back. Got his man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Makes the grab over the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. He's going to pass. He'll take a shot. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Dropping back, it's Lockett. Scrambling away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good.
The kick is good. UTSA 29. Florida State 21.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They'll run play action. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They had dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense. You saw it on that play.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed over the middle, it's Pena. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love when people start to understand what they're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Handoff from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Lockett. Takes the easy completion. They get him down after he makes the catch. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Got a man in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
36. Georgia State, 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Here's the handoff. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Chen. Got his man quickly. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. The Panthers will hustle to the line. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. On the option. He'll pitch it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Running back goes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Roadrunners are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make...
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We still got time. Great job on the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell. A good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the DB right with him to knock it away. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Chen. He finds his man. Really good pickup on second down there. Leads them with 3rd and 2. And the Panthers want to move quickly. The play action fake. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The give and the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Looking for a productive play on first down. Now on the option. Now the toss. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down. Got the quick pass. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And the punishment has been extended.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UTSA 43, Georgia State 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UTSA! And the stomping has commenced. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown.
And he throws another interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Toss sweep to the right. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Handoff from the gun.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like, when you look that good coming off the bus, those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.